Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Amateur Dueling Dealers of Comic Art, where tonight only, we present the Thrilla in Umatilla. Yeah, that's where we're going tonight. This is our 40th amateur bout, and tonight we're featuring two veterans of the amateur arena, Dave K.O. Kopecki and Ben Boom Boom Bressel. For those new to the show, the format is simple. Structured like a prize fight, two original comic art collectors will compete for your hard-earned cash, presenting comic art for sale that is either new to the market or priced to sell. The collector with the most sales by the end of the show tonight is crowned tonight's champion. And let's put it this way. It's the rubber match. These guys are 1-1 against each other right now. So whoever wins tonight, well, we don't have a crown for him. Well, maybe Ben can give up his crown to Dave. But one way or another, we will make that work out. During tonight's show, there will be 12 rounds of art for sale, with rounds 1 through 4 being priced $1,000 or less, 5 through 8 being priced $2,000 or less, and anything goes in rounds 9 through 12. Both sellers will be given 90 seconds per round to present their art for sale in rounds 1 through 8 and 2 minutes for rounds 9 through 12. Viewers are encouraged to be a part of the show by engaging in friendly conversation in the YouTube chat. And if you're watching on YouTube, please hit that like button, subscribe to the CAF Plus channel, and always turn on notifications so you never miss a single show that we present here. To claim an artwork you would like to purchase, type your claim in the chat in the following format. Claim 1B-Dave or claim 3B-Ben. You get the idea. In other words, the word claim followed by the round number and the letter A or B, a dash, and the seller's first name. Each time a seller presents an artwork for sale, the exact claim phrase will be on the screen just above the art description. Please try to claim an artwork during the seller's round, but if you miss that window, you can claim the artwork at any time during the rest of the show. You'll be given one last chance at all unsold artwork during the Ragnarok recap at the end of the show, where the sellers are more open to wheel and deal if the duel is indeed a close one. Since this is the internet, there can be technical issues. When several people try to claim the same artwork at the same time, your browser may not order your chat in the same order that we see it here in the studio. Our view of the chat is ordered properly, and we will make the decision for whom has claimed the artwork. During the seller's round, you are allowed to make an offer to them, but they are not required to respond, reply, acknowledge, or accept your offer. But I guarantee you they will. Be courteous and only message sellers who are currently presenting their art for sale. After the show, be sure to contact either of our sellers if you've claimed any of their artworks. Let them know which artworks you've claimed, and always include your mailing address in that email. And your YouTube or Facebook handle are always, what we like to have in there as well. So let's get ready to wheel and deal. Wow, it is the XL event we've all been waiting for. Welcome back to the show, gentlemen.
Thank you. Always a pleasure.
Yeah,
what's up, Bill and Dave? This thing does not stay on well.
Wow, glad you could make it, Ben. We were getting a little worried.
I have this filter to protect this computer from my kids, and it filtered me out.
Protected you.
It protected me out. Once I shut it off, I was good to go.
There you go.
Alberto's rooting for the Viking tonight.
The Viking.
The Viking. There you go.
Wow. Well, I think you're going to be picking out some, the yarn all night long. I got a feeling about that.
We just have a good time.
This is a contrast in walls here. I mean, you look at Dave, and there's literally no place to, even hang a postage stamp. And Ben, you look like this is kind of like
very
your room, right?
This is my Airbnb. You guys are getting a glimpse of my life. This is downstairs from my house where I rent this apartment out for Airbnb.
There you go.
Not so bad. Jason wants me to put on a mask. I have no idea why. I don't know why that was showing up on my screen. But Tariq says, may the best amateur win. Well, so far, it's hard to say who the best is. And tonight's episode is all about deciding who the best amateur is, right? I mean, because you both have decisively beat each other in the first two of these. So here we are, back for a third round. Now, no, I'm not masking up. Dave's not masking up. And if Ben wants to keep that beard on the whole show, welcome to do it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got a coin flip. I did find, I guess these are like vintage coins. I had to dig around to find the original images that I did for you guys. But
awesome.
Here we go. This is when Ben didn't have such a such a beard, and he did wear the crown at that time. So
he did wear the crown.
Oh, somebody kicked kicked it out. Come on, get back in there. Where are you? Okay, it's not at. It has left the building. It's still. I'm looking right at it. There we go.
There we go.
It's going to be one of those nights. All right. Well, let's see who gets to decide who goes first tonight.
Oh.
The Viking and the King made a deal somehow, and yeah. So what are you thinking about there, Viking Ben?
I think I might have to beat Dave this time. He beat me last time, I think. But the first time, I have warm memories of that first win.
I'm sure. But that was over. That was definitely, well, it was a long time ago. That was like May 2024, I think. So
yeah.
So you haven't tasted victory in a while, but we will find out tonight.
And we only do it once per calendar year, apparently. So
I would do it more, but you have so much more art than I do. I'm down. Like I have to build my art.
Yeah, I have a lot more art, but less stuff to sell. I'm a hoarder, so can't sell any of it.
A hoarder.
Well, nothing from the wall. Well, what do you got on the back wall there? Some of that's all personal collection stuff, right?
Yeah. And nothing is original. They're copies on artboard because I'm not putting that stuff on there. But yeah, the Gen 13, let's see, over here. Number 1, the Gen 13 Marvel crossover with Gen X by Arthur Adams and some of the other stuff that I have. And then signed, there's a lot of Gen 13 number 1 stuff, posters, comics, all that stuff. So yeah, I'm a bit of a nerd. I admit it. Wear it proud.
Yeah.
All my Gen 13 is right here.
Yep. It's all of it.
Actually, I do have a page for sale tonight.
You do?
Not Campbell, though.
Not Campbell. No.
Okay. I was going to say, I have not looked at anything tonight. I have no idea what you guys brought, but we do have 12 rounds, as we stated, 24 pieces of art for both of you. So it's all going to be a surprise to me. But yeah. I'm ready to rock and roll with this stuff. So you're ready, Ben. You're ready to take charge? You're going to lead us off here?
Round one.
Right. Let's get this thing rolling. Trying to find your 1A. All right. Here we go.
Tug and Buster, issue 7, page 8, Mark Hempel. Man, this is a funny gag. I don't know, is this Tug or Buster? I never read this comic book.
I was going to ask you who Tug and Buster were.
Tug and Buster, I remember seeing the comic book when I was younger. I never bought it, but I remember Mark Hempel's art being just so cool and avant-garde at the time. And I just liked the gag when I saw this come up. I thought it was really cool. And this one's up for $500.
Well, I've always liked Temple's work, and that is a fun looking page.
Yeah, he's really cool stuff. So that's 1A. 1B is Howard Porter JLA page. I have the word balloons that are missing there. They're upstairs. It's, I think, Green Lantern, and they're all sitting around having a powwow. This is from his early run, like issue 12, page 18, I think, 15. And my daughter just walked in, wants to see if I'm winning yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Nothing sold yet. This is for $675. Howard Porter, John Dell, JLA number 12, page 15. Really cool page. I'm in the Watchtower.
Very well. So we got to lean into the DC fans out there to get us started, at least for this page. Proudly scanned by Heritage Auctions as well.
They're those guys.
Well, there's plenty of artwork on Comic Card Fans that has that written at the bottom of their scans. So nothing wrong with that. All right. Well, that is the Viking has not scored a sale of any kind to get us started here, but Dave, there's always your too.
There's always hope.
I think I know I did look at a couple things. I think this first piece, lot 1A, is 2 pieces when we get it started here. So
yeah,
slides.
A lot of them are going to be 2 pieces. I'll mention all of them. So this one is actually just the bonus piece. I'm throwing in either a second piece that's related to it, character, whatnot. This is basically just part of it. Mostly it's Uko Smith, Wolverine, 9.8 CGC sketch cover. Since he's coming to OAX, I tried to pick a lot of OAX artists as much as I could for this, although it's always a challenge to pick art for these shows. But yeah, really nice Wolverine piece. And then text, I just have a lot of text sketches, so I wanted to include something else in there. So those 2 pieces are the first part. And then the second round is 5 pages. It is Little Jinx, 5-page story called The Right Notes, a complete story by Joe Edwards, 1978, Pep Magazine number 333. So it's in really great condition, fully published, 1978 from Archie Comics, Pep. So there's, try to go through these. But it's just a cute little story. And then, oh, sorry about that. And by the end of it, she has to write a letter to her aunt thanking her for the stationery set that she just wasted all the stationery to write the thank you letter. So that's my first 2 lots, mixing it up a little bit.
I definitely think this is the first Jinx art that we've had on the show.
Yeah, I haven't seen any before, so I figured, why not? We'll take a shot.
Mm-hmm. All right. So yeah, you were. Oh, look at that! My camera has decided to go to sleep on me too. It's going to be one of those nights.
It's just, yeah, it's just one of those days.
I've caught that. I've got the virus. Oh nope, still didn't come back on. You son of a son! All right, I knew it. It is. It's going to be one of those nights, but that's okay. See, guys, right now you would know it, but maybe I'm wearing the mask right now.
We just can't see it, so we'll pretend visually. I see you in the mask.
I'm not telling. All right, round 2, back to Ben. Let's see if he can get one for his daughter here, who's going to keep an eye on him. Keeping him honest. All right, so what do we got here for 2A?
So 2A, I've got 2 pages. I think you got 2 pages in there, right? Yeah.
Yes.
I've got Gen 13, like we discussed, issue 26, page 3 by Gary Frank and Ken Smith. That's page 1 of my 2-page set. And then Evangeline 13, page 20 by John Stinsman, and I don't know who the inker is on that one. But it's really cool early image page by John's created. He created it. I don't know if he owns it or if Liefeld owns it. But those 2 pages for round 2A at $350 for the 2.
Got it. So then let's see, your 2B.
2B is a Phil Hester Swamp Thing 154, page 23. Really cool page of, I actually don't know the characters. I just like the page. But really cool page. I thought I enjoyed it. Another, heritage claim way back when. Really fun page. Phil doing his best. $250. Thought that was a pretty good price for a Phil Hester Swamp Thing.
It is. It's a great layout, and Phil will be at OAX.
Abby. Rick says that it's Abby. Abby is one of them. I don't know who the other guy is.
Abby Arcane and whoever.
Yeah.
All right. Mark says it even says Abby on it. All right. And number 1 Marvel fan threw in a lot of thumbs up on here. So making sure he's doing his best Nick Barucci impression tonight. So thank you for that, Tom. Tom, who will be at OAX in 4 short weeks as well. All right. Well, I switched to my other camera because I ain't fooling around tonight. I'm not going to mess around with that one. So I'm back. And I don't have a mask on, Jason, but you can still pick up art. There's that no mask, no sale thing. It's not gonna work with you.
Yeah.
So round 2, over to you, Dave. And let's see.
All right.
Here we go.
So sketch cover by Shogo Aoki. And he is a Japanese guy that he just did Spider-Man Shadow Warrior, I think it was, with his own particular version of Venom and Spider-Man. Yoshi sells his commissions and sketch covers occasionally on Raremark, and they tend to go $500 to $1,000, sometimes more. This is Tempest of the X-Men. She's one of the 5. So Magic and Professor X and some of the others are the 5. And they were the leaders during the whatever's going on in X-Men. I haven't read it in years. And so that's the first one. Second one is another X-Men, but this one is Wolverine. So this is a Carlos Pacheco prelim, about 8 by 12, and basically very highly detailed. I picked this up, I think, from Jason D a couple years ago or something. I got it at OAX. So basically, it's a really nice cover prelim of a really nice special edition comic, I guess. So Pacheco is not somebody who's around anymore, unfortunately and sadly. So the art has been kind of snatched up by a few people that have a lot of it and are just hoarding it. So this is one of the really nice pieces you can get at a very affordable price, $500.
That's a good one. Yeah, we don't have enough Pacheco in my collection, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's a great piece.
Hello in there. Hello. Anybody there? Why isn't this stuff selling?
Good question.
Good question.
I assure you, I have an icebreaker that'll make Anthony jealous. If only we could play it.
Anthony will have to buy one to see it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he's probably lurking around out there somewhere. You never know.
Never can tell.
Do on
no mask, no dice. Well, I'm the only one with a mask here tonight, so hang on, it doesn't stay on, but that's what it really is.
Okay, round 3 then.
All right.
See what we got here. Your 3A right here. Oh, there it goes. There we are.
3A is an Elvira page. I never read this book, but it was just really cool. She's in full effect, as always. Little mannequin guy down there laughing, and she's holding the show. Thought it was a cool opening splash page. That was just really neat. I think I have this at 150. Pretty inexpensive art. I thought that Dave convinced me to bring some inexpensive art this time and price accordingly. So that's 3A.
All right, and 3B.
3B. This is a Rick Leonardi X-Men novel chapter break page for $9.50. And it's Rick Leonardi and Terry Austin, which is a pretty cool pairing on X-Men.
I think I see Cyclops in the shadows there.
Yeah, Earl, title page it is. Yeah, I don't know who's in the shadow. Hang on.
It looks like
Cyclops,
Jean, maybe? Cyclops?
Jean, maybe Rogue.
And that's Juggernaut?
And Juggernaut, yeah.
Oh, alert Jason.
I think Jason has seen this several times, and each time doesn't pull the trigger. I'm waiting for him, though.
You'll wear him down.
Yep, I can wait.
He knows where it is.
I bet Jason would love this if we had a masked host.
No buyers? What is this treachery?
My daughter says, that's last year's.
Yeah, we didn't do new ones.
Time is precious these days.
Yeah. Like a toddler and a tiara, short and precious.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
All right, round 3 over to you, Dave. Let's see here. Where
All
we go?
right. So this
3.
is Soul Seekers, or Soul Searchers and Company. Not a book I read. Picked up some pages. So the first one is by Dave Cockrum and Jim Mooney, and was issue number 17. And I paired it with Amanda Connor from issue number 3, and her page has, it looks like some of the Endless family parodies of maybe Sandman and some of his siblings. Just kind of a cool page. I picked it up at the art auction at Heroes last year when I went a little crazy and bought a lot of art. So 2 pages from 2 really great artists, $5.50. It's a chance to get 2 of those. And then the next round is Star Wars. So we have, again, throwing a sketch cover in for free just because it matches the Star Trek theme. Or Star Trek,
Oh,
Star
man,
Wars
the
theme.
classic
I
mistake.
know, the ultimate. Oh my God, I can't believe I said that. But Star Wars, this is Dark Forces Jedi Knight. This was a novel. Dave Dorman did all of the art for it. And this is like illustration number 12 of the novel. It's done on thick crescent artboard like all of his stuff is, and it's acrylics. So it's really nice, and it's Star Wars, but it didn't have any Skywalkers. And that's why I threw in the sketch cover, because you got to have at least somebody in a Star Wars piece. So paired them up together. There you go.
Yeah, that's worse than when I said Mysterio was Mephisto. So you have,
Yeah,
I
the
have not.
ultimate blunder.
I think I have that page here.
Yeah, it's
Really? Nobody wants it? All right.
Dave, your memes are great.
You can feel it. You can feel the sadness.
Yeah,
in
the
voice.
sadness. It's the eyes. I convey a lot of, from the insanity to the sadness. It's all right here.
Jason, you're not going to wear me down, Jason. You can keep saying it. I looked around too. I don't really even have any masks I can put on. So you're
Did you filter a mask on in this soundstage thing we're in?
no, not even with my camera software. I can't even throw something on there.
Oh my God.
Sorry. I do have a paper mask that would make me look like Marcus if that was an option. I don't know. I don't really want to look like Marcus tonight, though. All right, round 4 is upon us. The scores are still 0-0. All right, where are we at here, Ben? 4A.
4A. This is a Joe Chido color guide for Stormwatch 25 cover. I think this was one of those issues they did, like they went into the future and did like a years forward issue way back when.
Images of tomorrow.
Yeah, you knew what they were going towards, but you didn't know how they were getting there. And this was just a really cool issue, and Joe's color guides are just phenomenal. I love them. That's A. 4A. 4B is J. Lee, Inhumans, issue 3, page 21. I priced this low at $4.50 because you can see it has some water stainage at the bottom. But it's a really cool page. Really one of my favorite of those miniseries from way back when. His art was just outstanding. Like kind of right after Hellshock, Dave, I think, and like right into his stuff.
Yeah, I love the Inhumans miniseries. That was awesome.
Yeah, I loved it. I saw this come up. I was like, oh, I'll take that. That's really fun. So
yeah, and as we always mention, we missed the inks. When Jay inked, he was magic.
Oh, he was so good.
No, yeah.
Too bad he's a nutter.
All right, I got to find another one. Oh wait, here we go.
No buyers? What is this treachery?
Oh, that's the same one. I can't play the same.
That's the same one.
Got to find a better one than that one. How about this one?
King Ben says, no art for you.
Yeah,
Marcus doesn't like that we did no new memes, Dave.
There, look, I found there.
Oh, yes. Now
Technically, I edited 2 new videos, but
There we got.
there you go. Classic.
Pieces here, right? There we go. How's that for a mask there, Jason? Now buy something. All right.
Yeah, all I have are these white ones I got from the masquerade at San Diego, and they just look like eyes wide shut, like you just expect people to watch. Just crazy.
Indeed. All right, round 4, Dave. Let's see here.
All right.
Here we go.
Marvel Snap, all the rage right now. Trading cards and the artwork that comes with it. This is Kreese Lee. Basically, he did this in the for the art auction. He donated it to the Heroes Art Auction. So it's a variant of Nimrod. He assured me that it has been used. I was unable to find the published card online, but you don't always have scans of every single card they do. So it's a really nice, heavily detailed piece that features Nimrod, the super smart Sentinel guy from the future, I think. Been a long time since I've read anything about Nimrod. And so that would be piece number 1, $600, 11 by 14. And then switching it up, we go in with Vosburg, James Bond painting. Again, thick art. There we go. And really nice, just like James Bond at the end of the day. This would look great behind a bar if somebody has a home bar. I think there's a lot of drinkers in the hobby. So maybe somebody wants to put this up on their wall. I have way too much framed art on the walls already. And so unfortunately, I'm not able to do anything with this piece at the moment. So I just figured instead of keeping it in a giant portfolio, I'd offer it up here. So that would be piece number 2. I did notice when I was pulling it that there's a little bit of scuffing on his pants. I don't know if you can see it, but I didn't see it in the scan. I just wanted to be open and transparent.
I'm Earl Shive, and I'll paint that page for $99.95.
Yes, you will. All right, there you go. Look, I found some. Oh, well, hey.
Good stars.
In the background, I think your tenant just came back.
That's right.
All right, these guys. I can't see anything with these things. All right.
You're really working it, Bill.
Well, I'm trying now. I mean, Jason likes the show apparently, so I gotta appease the crowd there. Hey, the Tulio's out there. All right. What is this? Oh, there you go. Jason it looked like he was making an offer. Is that what that is? $350 on the Nimrod. I don't even. That was 4A, right? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that was 4A.
Yeah.
How much is he offering?
He's offering you $350.
Ooh. I will counter him at 500.
All right, Jason. There you go. We appreciate your $350 offer. It has been countered at 500, but at least you broke the ice on an offer, which we appreciate.
Yeah, that's halfway there. It's the thought that counts. So
exactly. Call him a cheap bastard. We would never call Jason a cheap bastard. Never, never, never.
Never to his face. Never.
All right. Well, Jason will think about that while we move on to round 5. He thanks you for your counter offer. All right. So what do we got here? Ben, round 5. Oh, here's your 5A.
Yep. We got 2 covers, actually. This is an Andre Brezin, and I think he did it all himself. Descendant issue 1 cover. Pretty cool piece. I liked it. Cheap art, cheap covers. I love cheap covers. And then a Billy Dallas Patton and Jay Leasteen, More Than Mortal. I forget what the image number was. I think it's issue 10. Issue 10 or 12 cover. This was a fun series, More Than Mortal. Way back when. 2 covers, $500.
Unheard of, Ben.
What's that?
That is unheard of.
I know. 2 covers, $500. That's the price of 1 cover. And then 5B. Bad Rock and Company, little Rob Liefeld early Image stuff. He didn't draw it, but Todd Knock and Steve Montano did. Bad Rock in there somewhere, jumping down at the bottom, down here. These were just so much fun. These comics way back. Just really enjoyed the energy that all these new artists brought to these titles. So much fun. 250 on that one. Really fun. And it's been approved.
What year was that?
That was 1995. January 1995.
Many collector's sweet spot.
King Ben says, no art for you.
All right. Okay, Dave.
Thank you,
Over to
X-Men.
you. Yeah,
All right. So
we got here for
5A.
5A. I got to scroll far up for this one. Why is that? Oh, because
because that's a lot.
There is a lot. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm on the wrong one. I know. I'm sorry. There's just too many
No worries.
things. Where? Why am I not seeing it? Here we go. 5A.
There we go. Okay, so Tom Dorenick did all of the Creature Commandos ads that they published in, I guess, their books and were seen online. So you got Frankenstein and the Bride. You've got, let's see, the Weasel and Dr. Phosphorus. It's hard to get it on there. Okay.
I can switch over to there.
I'm just gonna fly through them quicker because this is taking forever. Flag. So the flag here and the flag here were not actually used. So there are 10 overall images. Only 8 images were used. Every one of them was an ad for the show. So just a complete set of 10 pieces. All of that, and then B will be my Batman round. So we got. Let's see which one they put up on screen first. Okay, so. We got the Matt Wagner. So this is one of the Hero Initiative ones. It's about comic backer board size, but it's on the official Hero Initiative board. So I got that. And then I paired it with a Michael Golden Batman headshot just to include something different into the mix. So you get both of them for the one low price of $800, which is technically the price of his 6x9s, I believe, commissions. So Matt Wagner is going to be at OAX alert. And then Michael Golden, because he makes a nice addition.
Yes, he does. Michael Golden was at the first OAX.
Seriously, what do I gotta do to get you into a new page or cover today?
I'm sure Jason would say you need to wear a mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying you got to wear a mask, but I'm not making any sales, so wearing a mask doesn't seem like it's the help. It's the thing.
Exactly.
It's not the good luck. Yeah.
The wrong mask. Maybe I should cut one of these off.
I'm not putting the cap mask on. I can tell you that. All right, round 6.
That's classic. You sure?
Well, if it'll help you guys get a sale, I could wear the Jeff Moy mask because that one is over there. that one's a little bit more comfortable than the Mike Berkey cap mask. All right, but that doesn't happen until later. That's not happening now. So round 6, over to you, Ben. So let's see here.
Alberto says I'm wearing a helmet, not a mask. Hold on. How about now?
It's a hairy mask.
All right, here we go.
This is Dennis Cowan Hardware page, issue 4, page 9. I really liked this book when it came out. The art was just so cool. Was it in the early 90s or mid 90s? Similar time period, all that Image stuff, as I recall. When that hardware, when that DC, was it the Milestone series or whatever came out with all these great creators doing all kinds of cool books. And I just love
Probably around about 94.
Yeah, 94. So right in my wheelhouse of art of collecting the books that I enjoyed. So that's, what is that, 6A?
Yep, and 6B is a big one, isn't it?
6B is 5 Dustin Wien and Richard Friend authority pages. Issue 24, page 13. Issue 25, page 12. Issue 25, page 17. Issue 25, page 21. And issue 26, page 16. $200 a page, 5 pages. Pretty sweet art from a cool image, Authority, one of those great seminal books of the early 2000s. Just so cool. What year was this? 2001.
Here, I'll show them again since we didn't get to look at them too long. So 5 pages at $1,000 for your 60.
Yep.
Slow roll through these one more time. There we go.
Wow, Alberto says he'll claim a piece right now if you put on the cat mask. Wait, I don't know whether or not I'm in or out of that. Which piece are you claiming, Alberto?
Right, and from whom?
Yeah, from whom?
From whom?
And I am not putting the Berkey mask on though. I'll do it for just one round. All right, just one. But Alberto's got to do it.
Bill, you're a pushover.
I am, but you know what? If it makes Alberto happy, he's the Cap fan. All right, right there. That's it. That's
got the mask, people.
Yes. I can't.
Nice
Are you happy now? Are you happy? Little monkey does his dance. You happy?
Come on, Dave. You're making me feel terrible.
Jeff says we won.
All right, yeah. We're cranking the whatever. All right, let's keep this thing rolling here, man. Let's
keep it rolling.
There you go. He's claiming the little jinx pages. All right, Maureen. I wanted to make a note of it, but let's get Dave's 6A stuff on here. Where are we at? Here we go.
All right, so this is a Jim Valentino penciled splash page it's the end page of issue 1 of Shadowhawk 3 back in 1993. Basically, Chase Wolf, his inker, sometimes would lightbox a page when he inked it so that he could keep the originals. Deadline, this character, which is Deadline without an A, was his creation. So at the top, it says something. Basically, I kept it kind of loose for each chance. However you want to ink it is fine. On the back is a full-on prelim of the piece. If I can get you to see it. There you go. So there's a prelim and then the full piece. Berkey has the piece on his page, I think, right now for sale, the inked version. So you can see a little bit of a difference if you compare them side by side. And that's a birth page. That is the first on-page appearance of that character, Deadline. He's like an anti-Shadowhawk. Next up, we have Arthur Adams. We have a Domino sketch cover, 9.8 CGC. I've sold a few of these recently from $800 to $900. So I figured I'd throw a female one up now instead. People seem to like Domino. She's a sexy girl. And so, yeah, wanted to have something from Arthur. I have a lot by Arthur currently just because I love his art so much. I buy it any chance I get, and I have a commission at OAX coming, so there'll be more. But yeah, you can get a Domino right now. Really nice, perfect condition, 9.8. Only $900 if anybody's interested.
So you get on his commission list?
I get on his commission list for this, and I've made his list at every show, but he never does them. So OAX being guaranteed, I was like, yeah, I'll pay the money. It's way more than I would normally pay for a commission, but it's Arthur. So you do what you got.
Thank you for breaking the ice.
Thank you, Alberto. We appreciate that. All right, but we haven't added it to the stores yet. We haven't added to the. Oh, see, it's the moment I say it, it pops up and it's on there. Oh man, look at this. This mask isn't much better than the other one.
So what sold?
The Jinx, the little Jinx.
The Jinx 5-page. Okay, that was 300, not 350.
Is that what?
Oh no, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. You're right. You're right. I'm mixing it up with something else.
Okay.
My bad. I will take the money. No.
This is going into the OAX funds.
Yes. It's like working more hours to make more money to buy more drugs to work more hours to buy. That's the art cycle, but without the drugs.
Exactly. Tom says never go lower. That's right. We're sticking at 350. All right, Ben.
Addiction is a wonderful thing, isn't it?
Yeah. It can be.
All right, Ben. 7.
I think the Elvira page was 150.
Oh, that's right. Yes, it was.
This is a Aaron Weisenfeld and Scott Williams, Team 7, issue 3, page 8. I don't know if everybody remembers in the last, 6 months or so, Dave, was it, that Aaron let loose a whole slew of his pages.
Yeah.
This one I'd actually had for years. I got a splash, so I figured I can let this one go. And this is for sale less than he was asking for any of his. So I thought I'd give a pretty good price for these. That's Aaron Weisenfeld, Team 7, issue 3. And I think that's Grifter in there, in that page.
Yeah, I believe so.
Well, I like Aaron's work a lot. You guys should have let me know. I probably wouldn't have been able to buy anything, but I love.
You can buy something right now, Bill. You can claim it round 7A.
For less than Aaron would charge you.
That is right. And then a Chris Bacalo, is that how you pronounce his name? Bacalo?
You say
Bacalo.
I say Bacalo.
And Richard Friend. Steampunk issue 10, page 4, splash of some just really cool steampunk inspired. I could not follow the story. I had no clue what was going on in it, but the art was absolutely incredible. Yeah, I love steampunk too. Just so good.
Yeah, Chris
Really
was
enjoyed this
born
page.
to draw steampunk. Chris T'Challa. That's a nice try, Marcus.
Chris T'Challa.
Chris T'Challa.
All right, what do we got? I have a lot of winning memes for you, Ben. So I'm running out of the.
I'm used to winning.
Winning.
Here, we'll just play a winning one because we want to see one.
All hail King Ben! All hail King Ben! All hail King Ben!
King Ben's very magnanimous. Very giving.
Oh man, making the community smile. All right, so round 7, over to you, Dave. And
All right.
Well, here we go. Got it.
Yeah. So this is the giant round, giant IDW covers. So this is an 18 by 24 Ninja Turtles holiday cover from a couple years ago. And Jay Gonzo is the artist. I'm not familiar, but I guess he's done a lot of variant work for a lot of this kind of stuff. It's crazy big though, so it will have to be rolled and shipped in a tube. And then with it, I am pairing it with one of the 9 by 12 book plates from Ninja Turtles. IDW does limited editions, black, blue, red things, and they come with a limited plate. This is Alex, I want to say Delaginius. I don't know, Delagianis. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name, but he's part of the studio with Kevin, does a bunch of Ninja Turtle stuff. And basically, it's just a freebie, so it will have to either ship separately or I'll have to put the tube in a box, a big box, to get both of them into one package. But I'm willing to figure it out however you guys want to do it. Second is Star Trek, also 18 by 24 inches. Star Trek, some Star Wars. I got to put everything in here and get all confused because this is why I keep getting confused. I have both. So this is issue 500 or the 500th issue. So it's got a lot of the main characters from like Deep Space Nine, Next Generation, the original series. And then it comes with a 9 by 12 board character, also by J.K. Woodward from one of the IDW hardcovers. So each piece comes with a small piece that I have to ship either separately or figure out a creative way to package.
Marcus asks if you could bring it to OAX.
I could. I'll have to bring it in a tube because I don't have a portfolio that'll fit it. But yes, I can absolutely bring any of it. Any of this can come with me to OAX. I'm happy to hand deliver anything in person. If you want to pay for it in cash at the show, even better. So totally open to any of that.
All right, cool. Free shipping tonight if you're going to OAX with Dave. So
yes.
Let's see here. Oh, I think I got a losing meme here. Let's see, what does this one do?
Welcome to Crazy Dave's Crazy Sale. If you act now, any purchase comes with another piece 50% off. That's right. You buy any one piece, and I'll give you half of another one.
Crazy Dave.
Not quite a losing meme, but it's
Man,
helping.
those commercials were the best. Crazy Eddies.
Oh yeah.
They were the best.
I watch a lot of late night TV. Those commercials were the thing when I was a kid.
All right, we're moving into round 8. One round until cake break. There is no cake break tonight, everybody. I don't believe so. But we can think like there's going to be a cake.
Yeah.
Round here. So Ben, let's see what you have brought. 8A.
8A
Oh,
is
cool.
this is your Mephisto page, Bill.
That's right. There he is in all his glory. Yep.
Yep, Joe Quesada, Jimmy Palmiotti, Daredevil, Volume 2, Issue 7, page 18. Daredevil finally figures out who has been causing his life havoc for the last X amount of months. And it is Mysterio. Totally vanquished, as it were. Yeah, it's a great Quesada page. Let's make a deal.
Yeah, these don't come up. People don't let him go because it was such a fun series.
Oh, it was one of my favorites. I reread it like every year or so. And then this is Rob Liefeld and Dan Fraga. Fraga boom. So Liefeld on pencil/layouts and Fraga on finishes. I know that Liefeld periodically inks just the faces of things, but I don't think he did that on this one. Although he could correct me if I'm wrong. I am actually not going to OAX, but I'm willing to ship to Dave, who could then bring it to OAX.
If you like that white glove treatment, yeah, you can go.
I'll find a way to get it to OAX if you wanted it. Liefeld feet. Yep. Well, he actually drew feet in this one. Lots of feet. Feet with claws.
4 feet. All right. Well, both of those still available. A nice Liefeld piece from Bloodstrike. And again, what's the year? Just give me the year on that one. Is it on the back?
Let me check. I assume this is also like 1994 or 1995.
Yeah, between 93 and 94.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh wait, it's 25. That might be 95.
This is also one of the ones where they did that like jump forward, right?
I think it might have been. Yeah, they did Images of Tomorrow also.
Yeah,
I don't think they were supposed to. I think Rob just did it because
Just
Homage
did.
was doing it. Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't have a year on it.
All right. So
Sorry.
okay. So 1650 on 8B. Switching over to you, Dave. Let's see. Your 8A is colorful.
It is very colorful. So Adi Gradov, I managed to get on his list back in 2015. So this is like 11 years old now. Basically, I wanted Mark 7. Iron Man movies were all the rage. He was a contributing factor to a lot of that and the design work and the stuff. So very, very nice coloring. The energy coming out of the chest plate is really cool. And it's, what's the size? A3 size. So it's a little bit different than 11 by 17. It was the paper he brought with him. When I finally managed to get him at Big Wow, one of the last Big Wows.
Oh, we got that
And
one.
then-
Claimed it.
Thank you.
Somebody
Mr.
claimed it?
Yeah,
Yes.
Matt claimed it.
Oh, okay.
Over to you.
DiTulio, yeah. So the other one is another 2-piece. So the first one is a Dan Burton Evil Ernie cover. It's awesome. Ernie holding his own severed head, laughing because he's crazy. And there's like that ghost skull image just sitting there and the arcane power coming out the neck. I've had this for a long time. Dan's painted covers are not super cheap anymore, so this is a really good deal. But also, in addition, I am including into this bundle Evil Ernie cover by Steven Segovia, so AOX artist alert. This is his highly detailed. It was colored right off the pencil, so there are no inks or anything. This is just the actual cover.
There you go. Yeah, Segovia is coming to OAX for the first time.
Yeah.
I've seen a few of the commissions that people picked up, pre-OAX stuff. I mean, there was a sweet dark fiend that was posted on CAF yesterday, or maybe the day before. And of course, Brereton was there year 1 too. So, good round. You're putting the package deals in tonight, Dave.
Really trying to make it a little more interesting than just single pieces.
Yep.
Seriously, what do I got to do to get you into a new page or cover today?
And don't say wear a mask. That's all I have to say. All right, that's the end of round 8, and Dave has a commanding lead. 2 sales to none, 1850 in his corner.
Looks
Ben,
like the mask isn't helping.
No, maybe it's hurting. I have no idea.
Maybe I'll take it off around 11 through whatever.
There you go. Oh, cool. Matt says he's got.
Oh, that's awesome.
I've armored background. Yeah, you're right. That's a good idea, Matt. Sweet. Okay. So what do we get? We're going around 9 now. Is that true? I think it's round 9. It says round 8 still, but
9,
let's see here. 9A for you, Ben. Here we go.
9A.
Battle Chasers.
Joe Mad, Tom McQueenie, Red Monica, the Evil Baddie. Also, this series made no sense to me when I read it, but the art was incredible. Really awesome page. Issue 6, page 13. 3 amazing panels, and then Red Monica at the bottom. Yeah, I should be going to OAX, but other things happen.
We don't shame those who don't go to OAX. Oh, cool. Astro Kid claiming 9A. Congrats, man.
Boom.
Nice work.
And just like that, you passed me.
That's right.
And,
Well,
just takes one big piece. 9A, Astro Kid.
No Mad Art does not come up on the market often enough. That's for sure.
Thank you, Astro Kid. I appreciate that. I'm suddenly winning. And then my second page, Jason will love this, but probably not buy it. It is Mark Silvestri and Dan Green, Wolverine 50, page 20. Wolvie in so many panels going through his own memories. Just a pretty awesome page. I put this up less than the last one that sold at Heritage went for, which was a lesser page than this one. So I thought this was
Astro Kid backed out of his claim, by the way. It was a
Oh.
Yeah, it happens. Type it into the chat and then.
Oh, bummer.
Oh, bummer. Yeah. He should claim this one instead then.
It's only fair.
That's right. So, all right, so this one's pretty cool, Wolvie. Dan Green, Mark Silvestri, Mark at his peak. And I'm just doing Wolvie in contemplative style. Pretty cool piece. Now I have to erase Astro Kid from my page over there.
Did you write it in pen or pencil?
No, it's not. It's typed on the computer. I can just delete it.
Oh, well, that's easy. Super chat donation back in the day. But hey, I always like Silvestri and Green on Wolverine. I've got a page from the run myself, so this is a sweet page for sure.
Yeah, they're phenomenal.
Well, Dan Green made everybody look good, but I like Silvestri, his artwork during this period. OAX Karma, come on, Tom, don't make it.
Listen, make it on a Sunday through Tuesday. I'll come.
Your weekends are busy, right?
Well, the Sabbath kind of takes up much of my time on the weekend.
Yeah, no, we've run into that a few places, that's for sure. All right, round 9 over to you, Dave. You still have that commanding lead. I'll go back to that line.
Back to that. All right, so
here it is.
So we've got a Star Wars round. So this one is by Manic Sabrera, OAX Artist Alert. This is one of his fun little pieces that you got Darth Vader and you got the little stormtrooper pilots. So it's just a nice, fun piece. It's that thicker, like cotton paper, and he hand tears it so the edges are all a little rough. But it's a really nice piece. And Mannix is in demand. He is mostly you see a lot of the smaller pieces are the big cover recreations. So this is one of the rare A3 just fun things that he did. And then the next one is a 3-piece set. It is Travis Charest. We've got Darth Maul and Darth Vader sketch covers. And then I paired those with the Star Wars Legacy cover prelim that is very detailed. He painted the cover after this, so it's a highly detailed, but it's small. Like it's, I don't know, not even filling up a comic backing board. So it is very small, but super highly detailed, fully penciled and inked. And then he must have redrawn it based on this and painted it because it's pretty identical. Just some small minor things that he changed as he went. But 3 pieces of Travis art. So you get Darth Vader, Darth Maul, and then the 2 characters on the Star Wars Legacy. I believe it's number 12. Star Wars Legacy 18, sorry. So nice little Travis package if anybody's interested.
Dave,
And if anybody,
these are really nice Battlestar Galactica pieces.
I didn't make that mistake.
Let's go the Mannix one more time too.
But yeah, the Mannix one more time because this is a fun one. If you're a Star Wars fan.
All right, well there you go. That is Dave's round 9. So we have 3 more rounds to go before we get into the recap, everybody. Let's see here. Swing that, swing that. Look, see, look. Found it.
Found it.
This is as good as it gets, everybody. I'm not putting the any other masks on tonight. This is as far as we go. So Ben, round 10 over to you, and here's how we start.
So this is a double page splash of the Violator series by Bart Sears and Mark Pennington. I think it's Violator 2, pages 12 and 13. This was a really fun read. You know, some early Spawn, little Spawn spin-off with the Violator, kind of like his origin story a bit. Yeah, thanks for that. And just a really cool double page spread. Him transforming and just looking gross, as he usually does. Talking to one of his brothers, I think. Yep, they've been violated.
Oh boy, Alan
Really
Moore.
fun DPS.
Yeah,
So that was
I love Bart's stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
for this, this is just beautiful. As awful as it is a fantastic piece. Man, that's great.
I agree. And up comes another Bart Sears.
Let's switch over to that. Oh man, look at that.
Yeah.
Woo.
Am I upside down?
No, you're right.
Good. Okay. Yeah. So this is Bart doing Eclipso, The Darkness Within, issue 1, pages 36 and 37. Just amazing. He's just so good. This is where I first saw his artwork, like way back in the 90s, and I just couldn't get enough of it after that.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's huge. Also inks by Pennington on this one as well. Really fun. I've owned lots of these Eclipso pages over the years, and each one is just so fabulous.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And
Not
Yep.
only is his anatomy phenomenal, but his his flowingness, like the grace of his lines is just so it's almost like liquid.
well, that's why every time he drew any character in armor, I mean, he's just the perfect choice for stuff like that. He is so his anatomy is so
Exo
split.
stuff is great. That's the creeper.
Here, this we might not get to see this one if I don't play it right now.
I confer upon you, Knight of the Arts Table.
We're all knights of the art table, I think.
That daughter is sitting right here. Who's saying that's so awkward?
Well, you know, it's forever on the internet now, so it can't be taken down. Just
YouTube is forever.
Oh man. All right, round 10, over to you, man. Let's see, Dave, what do we got here for your 10A?
So this is Elektra, Root of Evil #2, inside front cover. So Scott drew these for each issue just for the credits page, basically. And so this is, what is it? Drama and comedy or whatever. She's got the masks, and she's just standing sexy on a pedestal, basically, just kind of showing off. But it's a very nice piece, very deep blacks, pencils and inks by Scott, and it's just something he specifically did for the run he wanted to do and convinced the editors to let him do it. So we got that piece. And then what is my other one? Oh, so this is the Daredevil round. So next up is David Paratore, I think is how you pronounce it. So this is a Daredevil #1 cover recreation, homage, I guess, cover. So he did this back in 2024. He's really hot Italian artist coming in right now in the US comics. So he's been popping up at a lot of Marvel stuff. So this is just very intense looking Daredevil, full on rain, crouched on the tombstone. Very nice, heavy board. I believe it's all acrylic, but yeah, it looks like acrylic. But yeah, beautiful piece.
The teeth remind me of Quesada.
It does, but I'm assuming I haven't actually checked the actual cover. I got this along with another Paratore piece a while back, so it's been in my room for a little while in my big portfolio. This is, I want to say about 13 by 19 too, so it's good sized and very nice. So once more, we've got the Elektra, and then we've got Daredevil. Star-crossed lovers, doomed to fail.
Very nice. Do you do a lot of package deals when you're picking up art from artists?
I do, as much as possible. It's always the first question you ask is, what else do you have? And then you look through it, and then you're like, what kind of a deal will you do if I buy these 3? I'm a haggler. So
How with that?
package deals is where seriously, nobody wants it? Fine. Nobody gets it then.
Ooh.
Classic.
I don't like it. Yes, exactly. But now we know you have a lot of printed art on the wall, so it's easy. You can just take any of that stuff down.
Yeah, I cycle them through, so I have extras of those.
All right, 2 rounds to go into the recap. We have round 11 now, and Ben, let's see what you brought for your 11A.
So this is Matt Broom and JD doing Wildcats, sorry, Jim Lee's title. Issue 40, double cover. We got Zealot in the back, I think, Grifter on this side, Zealot on this side. Dave, you can help me with the characters. I don't know who those guys are.
They all, during that period, they were like random characters that I don't really know as much about. I didn't really read that period.
Yeah, me neither. Once Travis stopped drawing it, I just kind of dropped out.
Yeah. No idea who the tail is. Like, nothing. Can't help you,
Yeah,
sorry.
Some demonite. They killed some demonite or something. That's a really cool cover, double cover. Don't come up very often. And then we've got, it's like, I would say like 8.5 by 11. Brian Boland, Wonder Woman prelim. These things seem to be selling like his old cover prices, like real cover. Yeah. Just, this is a really cool piece. I think
Was that like a door poster?
this was like a huge poster, but the one that ended up being is like her at Themyscira with her foot on a skull or something, and like.
Oh, okay,
up.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, really neat piece. And just, it's so delicate, but you could still tell it's Boland. Like, look at her mouth. And face.
And the hair.
And the hair, right? Really cool. And up above, it's got his signature on it. My computer will.
I wish we had the printed image as well.
Not the same image. It's a totally different pose. This didn't end up being the one.
Got it. There you go, Marcus Way. He's throwing it out there. Will you guys take time payments? He's asking for me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'm always willing. Time payments is how I built my collection to begin with.
Yeah. Ben was actually the one that talked to me, and I wasted 10 years before I started doing time payments, and he was right. It was better.
It allowed me to get more than one piece at one time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right?
Package deals.
That's right. Or commit to two things and be able to pay each one off individually where I could afford one if I bought it outright.
Yep.
I got to play a winning meme here for you so we can play another one.
You shall be rewarded for your service.
Oh, man. All right. Round 11. Over to you, Dave. Let's see. We have
All right.
11A. Here we go.
So this is my David Finch Walking Dead round. So basically we have cover number 10. So Dave did all the covers for all the reprints where they colored and did the Walking Dead from 1 to 180, whatever, 183, I think it was, recolored and, well, colored. So they're fully in color now. So all new covers. These are main covers. He did some variants as well, but these are not those. So these are the actual main covers for issue number 10. And so this was that moment where Carl got shot and Rick's trying to get him help and carrying him back to where they end up at Herschel's farm. And so this is like a big seminal moment when Carl almost died, and it was the first big main character drama, I guess you would say. So very nice cover. I've had this one for, I don't know, a year or two. For a long time, I was just winning them at every art auction at a con that I went to because Dave likes to donate these covers. So that one. And then number 26, with the helicopter, the first time they see that there's other people out there. So they've already been at the prison for a little while. They're wearing those prison riot gear uniforms. They see the chopper. They end up, this is what leads them to finding the governor when the people come out. So they also told this in the show. So a seminal moment where things kind of change and they see that there are other people still alive. So great helicopter. You got Rick and Glenn. So just two really great covers. I marked them 3,800. He sells them for between 4 and 5. So I wanted to price them under that just to give people options. And I'm not necessarily looking to sell both, but I figured I'd give 2 options. So.
Very, very cool.
What do I got to do to sell you this art? I mean, come on, help me out here. Help me help you into some new art.
Very convincing.
Deal maker.
Yeah.
We don't say that phrase around here, you guys. So you remember that. No deal makers comments. That's.
I don't say those words.
Show? What am I missing? Is that a different show?
It was the show they went off to do on their own after they took the concept from here and went there.
Over there.
I'll say it.
Oh boy! All right, last round before the recap. Ben is still sitting there with a goose egg.
I know. Big surprise.
It cannot last. It cannot.
So many well-priced pieces here.
Yeah, well, let's see what he brought for you, 12A.
All right, Mark Teixeira on his own. Wolverine 68, page 9. I have to attend OAX to learn the deep lore. This is my deep lore from my childhood. Teixeira on Wolvie. It doesn't have what year this is, but it's got to be in the early 90s.
Yeah, Wolverine 68, definitely.
Yeah, like right after Silvestri, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just did some awesome artwork. Claws, Wolvie in the mask. Oh, just so great. Classic text is right.
Yeah, that's a nice page.
Yeah,
Had this one a while?
I've had this one not so long.
Oh, okay, cool.
No. I just, every time I find one that's reasonably priced, I'm like, I'll take that.
A wise man. Don't let
Then I
any
realize I really just want a cover. So, and since I'll probably never afford one,
Not
just keep buying
anymore.
pages. Not anymore.
All right, now you got a big color guide here, don't you, for this
Yeah.
last one?
This one will be hard to hold up, but this is 4 like 8.5 by 11 color guides by Joe Chido over Barry Windsor Smith for the Wildstorm Rising. I think this was the promotional piece, Dave. Was that right?
Yeah, the promotional poster.
Yeah.
It didn't end up working out well. Barry Windsor Smith doesn't like to be told what to draw and just kind of draws whatever he feels like.
Yeah,
And that's why you got like a 12-foot tall void.
He draws it well.
He does. Better than many.
Yep. He made all those Wildstorm characters look incredible.
Yeah. Zoom in
Anyway,
one
Joe Chido over Barry Windsor. 1993. Thanks, Mark.
I got one more for you, but it's another winning meme. I don't think it jinxes you.
It was a pleasure dealing with you.
It was.
Yeah. All right. 1/2 round to go until the recap. So let me get your stuff up here, Dave. Your 12A is on the board.
So I've got this Bernie Wrightson page from Heavy Metal, Volume 6, Issue 8, story page 6. This was called Class Reunion, and it was like a very weird story I don't want to get too far into, but basically they tricked this guy in. He's mentally, I don't know, disabled, and so is his sister, and they somehow trick them into hooking up with bags over their heads in a car, and he goes crazy and he kills people, and apparently it was a movie. Who knew? So National Lampoon did this story, I guess, as a movie, Class Reunion. So it's painted by Michelle Wrightson. It's the same style that they did for the Creepshow comics. So this is 1982, heavy board. And Bernie would draw it in pencil and ink, and then she would paint over it on the actual board. So it's about 15 by 22. It's large, and a very just cool piece. Let me try to get it on frame there. But he gets taken away by the paramedics and sent to the loony bin. But years later, he comes to the class reunion and kills them all, I guess. So that's that one. And then the last one, we got Black Widow by David Palumbo, OAX Artist Alert. This is Marvel Masterpieces 2020. This was one of the heavily featured ones. I think it's on the box. It's Black Widow, and she's one of the main Avengers from the movies, although they did kill her off. But basically, during this period, she was still a very hot character, and in the comics, she will never be killed off, so she's still very popular. It's about 12 by 16 on masonite wood panel. I had David sign it, I thought. I think he just wrote it on the back, but yeah.
Well, that is nice. I love Dave's work, as everybody knows.
Yeah, it's a beautiful piece.
Really is.
All right, I'm trying to look at everything else is a winning meme here for you, but I'm going to play one.
Yes, another sale. Let's keep the good times rolling.
Fat stacks of cash.
I think that was all my money for OAX one year or something. I just filmed it when I had all the cash.
Now we know that you were able to pick up 93 pieces of art or whatever it was.
It was not as much as you would think, but it was way too much art. And I've set unreal expectations that I now have to spend 2026 tempering.
There.
I won't get 100 pieces at OAX. I'm just going to say that now.
We don't believe you.
Yeah, we won't be disappointed if you don't, but we're still expecting high
Yeah.
numbers. you should still be number one on the floor.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right, well, we are heading to the recap now. Oh, man, look at that. It's like I got slapped in the forehead with a Thor helmet. I should put that guy. I look like the guy from Home Alone after he got hit by the iron, right? All right, Thor helmet's going back.
Yep.
You can't have that for the rest of the show. All right. You guys lucked out. There we go.
You're committed. Now you're committed.
Okay, so 30 seconds around, as everybody knows, we'll be making the gentlemen will present their best prices as in the recap, and we got some work to do, but we're making great time tonight. We're only
Yeah, we're moving quick.
Yeah,
we definitely are. So Ben, are you ready?
I am.
You look ready. All right, so let me go ahead and get us started. We're going to be looking at your 1A, and here we go.
So I guess for right now, for the recap, could do this for 425. Tug and Buster, Mark Hempel, issue 7. Page 8. Really cool gag. Hysterical. This was really fun way back when. 1A. All right, fine. I can do it for 400.
Twisting your arm.
Twisting
Twist
my
it.
arm. Want to make a sale.
All right, so $400 for Ben's 1A.
JLA, page 15. Howard Porter, John Dell. This series was so cool when it came out. I loved reading this. I have it at 675, but for right now, how about 525? Pretty cool page. Overhead view, JLO Watchtower. All the heroes, many of the heroes, anyway. 525.
Wheeling and dealing. Is this this isn't the college fund for your kids, right?
Nope. This is the buy more art.
525 on the Porter Dell JLA page. So next up we have Gary Frank. This is a Gen 13.
Yeah, I've got 2 pages, Gary Frank, Gen 13, and Evangeline 13 by John Stinsman.
Mm-hmm.
I have them both at 350, but I could do 300 for the 2. Anybody's interested in that? 2 pages. Gary Frank's pretty hot right now. College fund is in the NFTs. I have each one of these in an NFT. So NFT's all yours.
All right, so 2 for at $300 for your 2A. Now, what do we got for 2B is, that's the Phil Hester piece. This is a nice one.
I got this at 250. Pretty cool page. I could do 200 for this. Just really neat. He's just such a good artist. And this is such a different style than I'm used to seeing him on other things. Just really neat. I think it fit the series well.
Definitely. Well, Phil's been around a long time. He's worked on a lot of different titles.
Oh, yeah.
And he's one hell of an art collector, too.
Yeah. Got a good collection as far as I remember.
Yeah, a collection most of us would kill for. All right, so you had $200 on the Hester. So next up we have 3A. The Elvira.
This is Elvira by Anna Maria Be Cool. I don't know if that's 2 artists or 1, but that's the signature on the back has Anna Maria Be Cool. So I just assumed that it's 1 artist. I could do 100 on this one. She's looking pretty good in that one.
She is. She's ready for a close-up. There we go. So $100 for a title page. Well, no, it's not a title page. It's part 2. It's a chapter page.
Right, chapter page.
Very good. So $100 on that one. Then next up, the Rick Leonardi Juggernaut.
Juggy, Cyclops, Jean Grey. We think it's Rogue. Jay took the Elvira. Sweet. Finally. And then this is Leonardi doing it's a chapter break on an X-Men novel. Pretty cool page. little page. I mean, it's smaller, but it's pretty neat. I could do 850. Mask work. So 850 for the
All right. Wow. Wrong piece. Look at Dave's coming in from the outside. I mean, there. Oh, I think maybe they wanted me to play a winning meme for you. Wait a minute.
yeah.
We can do that. We can take a break for 1 second. I know there's got to be at least one other winning meme in here. Well, I think I played this one. We'll play it again.
You have chosen wisely.
That might be the first and last time Jason's going to hear that, but thank you very much, Jason.
Yes, thanks, Jason.
Oh, we're going in the wrong direction, but that is Jason's piece right there. All right, so 850 on the Leonardi. That was the 3V. So we have the color guide for 4A.
Just recording my sale. This one is the Stormwatch 25. Joe Chido cover, double cover. James S. Convinced. Joe Chido over Scott Clark doing Stormwatch in that Images of Tomorrow series. I have it at 750, but for the show, I can do it for 575. Color guides that people are enjoying these days.
They are going up in price, that's for sure. All right, so 575 on your 4A. Next up, 4B, that's Jay Lee piece.
The Jay Lee and Humans, issue 3, page 21. Little water damage down here. So I have it at 450 for the show. I could do it for 375. I think that's Mad. I think that is, what's his name? The King's brother. Mad Max. I forget his name.
I can't remember. It's been a long time since I read that one.
Yeah, me too.
We need the professor in the chat to give us that answer, Derek, but I don't know if I've seen Derek in there tonight. Maximus is.
Maximus, right. Mad Maximus.
So it's 375 for that one. And next up, we have 2 covers, right?
2 covers. 10th Muse by Billy Dallas Patton and Jay Leasteen, and then Andre Bresnan doing Descendant, issue 1. So I have them both for 500, but I could do it for the show for 400 for 2 covers published. Dave, that's a great deal. Why aren't you taking it?
He's saving up for OAX, Ben.
I'm trying.
Oh, this OAX, it's killing me.
All right, first be at the price of $400 ever again on the show, I have to believe. So that was your 5A. 5B is next.
5B is Todd Knock and Steve Montano, Bad Rock and Company, issue 6, page 14. I have it at 250. I could do it for 175. Jay Lee is still working on last OAX's commissions.
I
I'll
can't
be working on them for the next decade.
All right, so it was 175 on that last one, right? We have the hardware by Dennis Cowan next.
Dennis Cowan, Hardware, issue 4, page 9. I have it at 425. I could do it for 375. Just fun pages. His energy that he put in these pages is fantastic. I know.
Dennis is the man.
Let go a whole bunch.
He's
A bunch of collection.
Dennis is amazing. I mean, I've gotten to do a couple shows with him in the past. I love his work. So 375 on that one.
Yep.
Now we got 5 pages in this lot, originally
5
priced
pages.
$1,000.
5 pages of authority art by Dennis Wien and Richard Friend. I think I have it at 1,000 right now. I could do them all for 750. Pretty cool pages.
Are they 11 by 17? They're all, yeah.
They're all 11 by 17. Yep.
All right, so $7.50 for 5 pages from Authority. Richard Friend.
Yeah.
Oh, 8. There it is.
There we go. Team 7, issue 3, page 8. 1,400 I have it for. And this is even less than Aaron's selling his own stuff for. I think that's a pretty good price. But for the show, I could do it for $12.50. Let's make a deal. This stuff is gold.
Let's make a deal. I haven't thought about that in a while there. All right, so from Team 7, issue 3, page 8, we have it at $12.50 from the main man, Williams.
And then Chris Pacello and Richard Friend, Steampunk issue 10, page 4, splash. I have it at 3,000 for the show. I could go 2,500. Who claimed it before that wants it now?
They're out there somewhere.
Out there somewhere.
Yeah, so 2,500 on this. All right, that was your 7B. We've got well, we have, I guess, eight more pieces to look at here, right? Or no, it's a little more than that. I guess yeah, about 10. All right, what do we have? The Casada piece.
Casada. I think 6,000 is a pretty good price for Daredevil and full out, right over Mysterio, claiming his victory, just walking away. Such a good page. But for the show, I'll do it for 5,500. My daughter says 5,500. She's being magnanimous.
Yeah, but I'm a bad.
She said she's a bad salesman though.
Yeah.
5,500.
I just want money. I don't care.
A percentage of the sales, right?
That's right.
All right, so
Told that I
5,500
give her a percentage.
Really?
on that beauty from Casada and Palmiotti. All right, we've got Feet from Rob Liefeld, and this is from Bloodstrike 25.
Yep, Bloodstrike 25, Liefeld and Fraga. I have it at 1,650 for the show. I could do it for 1,400. Double page, pretty sweet. It's even got Liefeld feet for you.
A rarity.
Who wants to draw feet?
That's a weird way of saying it.
Here's the page, right? The Joe Mad Battle Chasers page.
Battle Chasers page, Madureira, Tom McQueenie, issue 6, page 13, Red Monica. I have it at 3,000 for the show. I'll do it for 2,500. But again, let's make a deal.
Well, and like you said, like Marcus got us to admit, time payments are available, right, on anything. So the Joe Mad Battle Chasers page at 2,500. That was lot 9A. So 9B is next. The Silvestri Dan Green Wolverine piece.
No, the last one just sold on Heritage. Not as nice a page for like 5,200 or something. Jason probably knows the exact number. But I was like, wow, well, when I put it up for 4,500, I thought I would get stolen up, taken out of my hands.
So sad.
Yeah, my daughter says, so sad.
Take it.
Take it.
Oh.
I could do it for the show for $4,000. Yep, Marty just finished paying off a Ripclaw cover from, I think, from Comic Art Fans Live.
Oh, in November.
I love Tide payments.
Exactly. Well, I always like hearing the sales get made during the show, so thanks for letting me know. But here we go. And we know we're going to get 2 great Bart Sears DPSs coming up.
That's right. Violator, issue 2, pages 12 and 13. Huge. Bart Sears in his glory, doing some grody creatures. Marty, I'm shipping your pages out either the next couple days or day after. If it's at 2,000, I can do it for 1,500.
All right, 1,500 on your 10A Violator DPS. Oh boy, here's the biggie right here. This is nice.
Yeah, this one's ridiculous. Just so cool. I've had this, I think, for about 20 years.
Wow.
Partying with it.
My daughter, now you're parting with it? I'll make it available to somebody else who loves the Creeper more than I do. You know, and it's just Eclipso kind of inside the Commando. So I have it at the show right now for 3,500, but I could do it for 2,900.
It is sick and sweet. You go by CJ and Tom in the chat.
Yep.
And I would agree with both of them. So you get 2,900 on this one. So we got, what is it, 11A next, the Wildcats cover coming up.
Wildcats double cover. Matt Broom, JD. Pretty awesome cover. Just epic. Broom just is so good. I love his stuff.
Sorry, let me switch it over. There we go. Oh, there we go.
I have it at this for the show for 5,500. I could do it for 4,750. Time payments welcome. Trades for Travis always welcome.
Always on the lookout, eh, Ben?
Man, I would sell everything and keep my Travis. Marcus knows that.
All right, so we got 4,750 on 11A. And then the Brian Bolin poster prelim.
Brian. That is so. Somebody mentioned in the chat earlier that this was the prelim for the Warner Brothers poster. I'm sorry I didn't bring a picture of that. Sick and sweet. Brian doing Wonder Woman. So cool. I have it at 6,000. I could do it for 5,500. Or a Travis.
I'm trying to do some Google image searches, maybe to try to turn it up, but nothing yet. Nothing. But, I'll keep looking. All right, so and I'm sorry, I didn't write the price down. What was the price on the Wonder Woman?
5,500.
5,500. All right, we got two more to look at here.
I got Wolvie, issue 68, page 9. Claws out. Memory's going crazy. I have it right now at 3,500. I could do it for 2,750. Got to beat Dave. Otherwise, I'm 2 shows down. We'll have to come back.
Best out of 5.
Yeah, it'll be 3 out of 5 next.
Yeah. Well, I got some stuff to talk to you guys about after the show, so we'll throw some ideas your way.
Art Boy, it's not what was used for the poster, but it was like a preliminary sketch that he sent the design. The preliminary design he sent to the team, and they decided on a different pose. So it's not the same pose as the actual Wonder Woman that ended up being there and being published. Joe Chido over Barry Windsor Smith. Wildstorm Rising promo poster. I have it at 4,500. I could do it for 3,500. Gotta beat Dave.
Do it for me.
Yeah, Dave is feeling very confident right now. Look
You
at
should. I made $100 sale.
Nah. Ben just needs to sell one thing and he'll beat me. I didn't bring anything real big tonight.
So Dan just offered me 2,000 for the Joe Mad. What did I put in for? What did I say, Bill?
You had the Joe Mad at $2,500.
25, yeah.
That was your 9A Battle Chasers page.
Dan, can you do it 2,200?
All right, Dan. Well, we appreciate your offer, my good friend.
Thank you.
Dan will be coming to my house on Sunday. We got some work to do. We're probably going to grill some burgers. So thank you for the offer, Dan. So 2,200 back to you. Got plenty of time to think about it because we're going to have to go through Dave's work here in a minute. I think we got 22 pieces to go through. So, all right. You ready, Dave? Dave looks ready. He just. Oh,
you're like, yeah, sure. No, yeah, I'm ready.
Agreed. I agree, Dan. I agree to that.
All right, Dan. Fantastic. All right. Well, that has moved you into the lead, Ben, with that purchase.
See?
No, great pickup for sure, Dan. All right. So, Dave, we got some work to do, but you have time. Alberto's screaming, you have no chance.
No
He is
chance.
the biggest deal maker. He can do it.
We'll see how it goes.
He's already
Everybody's
ripped up
hoarding
a
their
Spawn
money
1
for
cover
OAX.
this. He ripped up a Spawn 1 cover already.
Who else is going to do that? Only Crazy Dave.
Crazy Davey.
All right, we are going all the way to the top, right? Yes, we are going all the way up to your twofer. There's two pieces.
My twofer, the opening twofer.
Yes, indeed.
Which is really just this piece with a freebie is really kind of what we're going with it. I'm just going to cut right to the chase, say 175. So down $100. Get both Wolverine pieces. 9.8 full figure Wolverine sketch cover by Uko. And just texted a lot of headshots during COVID and such. So I got a lot of them from a guy that was selling them. So really nice stuff, but 175 will get you both.
You said you picked up a bunch of those pieces from Tex. Is that like all at one show or just over the years you picked some?
No, not even at a show. Arch Rivals, which is Jonathan Bolerjack. I think he has Tex in his garage or in his basement or something because he just keeps kicking out like anything he does. There's sketches, sketch cards. I just got a sketch card and a sketch cover in a mystery pack from him. The artist that does a lot of stuff for them.
Got it.
All right. So Tempest. So like I said, this is a popular X-Men character. She controls time, I guess. So Professor X is one of the 5. He's the brain, and then Magic is some kind of special something or other. And then you got this one who does time. I don't remember. I read something about it when I was looking into it. But Shogo Aoki, very hot Japanese art. Well, there's like glitter and like he throws everything he can at these things. And just kind of makes them interesting and uses the whole cover.
What was the price on that one?
Oh, sorry. That one would be $300. Drop that one down $200. Let's make some deals.
All right.
So,
yeah.
The Carlos Pacheco. This one is about 8 by 12. It was, I guess, an inauguration to the Hall of Fame special version for the Eagles for this Dawkins guy. I don't follow football. I don't know anything about the guy at all. It's just a really cool Wolverine cover with him getting the fastball special. Pacheco is hard to get. I have this one at 400. So we'll drop it 100.
All right, so 2B from Pacheco at 4. Next up. Now, this was
Next
a couple
up.
pages. 2 pieces.
2 pages from Soul Searchers and Company. So number 3 is by Amanda Connor, and number 17 by Dave Cockrum. So Cockrum and Jim Mooney, some Marvel guys after they left Marvel and did indies in the 90s. And then Amanda Connor's page, I just really liked I don't know if it's supposed to be the Sandman, but with the black eyes and the hair, it's either him or Neil Gaiman. I don't really know, but she's making fun of somebody here, and I just thought it was a fun page. Since they're both from the same title, I just paired them together.
And would you break them up? If
I would split them if somebody wants. We could do 250 for the Connor or 200 for the Cockrum. 450 total. And then what's next? Star Wars. So we, again, just throwing in this cool sketch cover because I feel like a Skywalker needs to be represented in any. But otherwise, it is this page that is a book illustration from a Star Wars novel. Star Wars Dark Forces. This is the Jedi Knight page, illustration number 12, and acrylic heavy board by Dave Dorman, who's really a legend of Star Wars art from the very beginning. He's done so much of it for the comics. So,
Star Trek art.
little pairing of that. Did I say Star Trek again?
No, I did.
Oh man, no.
But I want to know what was your best price on that one though?
Oh, best price on that would be $500 for both.
All right.
You know what? $450. Let's just go down to $450. Keep it simple.
$450 on the two Star
Wars.
That was 3B. So 4A you did lower to $500 after you got that offer from Jason.
Yeah. So yeah, I would. I'll say 400, and we'll just. It is a variant. It says Nimrod variant. So Jason mentioned that it looked normal, and I guess it is some kind of variant. Again, couldn't find it, so I don't know anything about it. Usually you read the back of the card, and that's where you learn all the information. But Creasley is popular. Nimrod is a cool Sentinel. It's an X-Men related piece. $400.
$400. All right, 400 on your 4A. Then next up, the Vosburg James Bond.
Yeah, so like I said, this just feels like a behind the bar kind of a piece. I don't have a bar, and I don't have enough wall space to put it up, so it just seems a crime that it sits in the giant portfolio under my bed. It's on heavy board. It's acrylic. It's probably, yeah. I got to put it everywhere, wherever I can. So, but yeah, I'll come down to 400. Really drop it. See what happens.
Bed art shouts Marcus. That's the first. That is a new one.
Yeah.
So 400 for the Vosburg. Then this is a 10-piece set.
10-piece set. So 5 boards with 2 drawings each. Frank and the Bride. It was a fun show. I really enjoyed it. It's Suicide Squad with monsters, but all the same rules apply. Bombs in the head, and they're all expendable. But it was the first appearance of Rick Flag Sr. So the character shows up in all the new stuff, the new Superman movie and all that. But he was first on this show as an animation before he was brought in to the Superman movie.
Rich asked what size are the Creature Commando pieces?
They're all 2 pieces to an 11x17 board. So here, I brought a measuring tape just so I could say.
I'll swing the slide back to them. There we go.
Yeah, it looks like about 7x10. Each drawing is about 7x10.
And then you got an offer on the Shogo Aoki?
$250. Sure, I'll take that. $250.
Everything happens at the same time. So, Rich, we got you on the size for those now. But now, and sorry if I didn't write it down. What was your best price on the 5A lot?
The 5A lot, $600. No, $550.
All right, $550 for 5A for the 10 pieces, and the Shogo piece at $250.
$250. Yeah. Okay, and next would be the Batmans. So I got this in a trade recently. The guy just had to make up some of the money. So I like Matt Wagner, and I have interior pages and stuff, but I don't really collect sketches, especially smaller ones like this. So I just thought it'd be a fun offering. And I paired it with Michael Golden just so you can get a little more bang for your buck. Let's say $600 for both, if anybody's interested. If you want to split them, I'll have to think about it. But if anybody just wants one, just let me know.
All right, so $600 for the pair. Right now, you're 5B. Golden adds a lot of punch. Yes, he does. Ask Ken from 4C. He knows all about that. All right, 6A is next.
All right. So Jim Valentino pencils from his original Shadowhawk book. Basically, this is the last page. It's Deadline, who shows up to be kind of a crazy, more brighter, flamboyant version, I guess, of Shadowhawk. So he's very similar looking. At first, I thought this drawing was Shadowhawk. but once I saw the published one, I could tell it wasn't. It's a little bit looser than the inks were light boxed so that Chance could keep this page because he was the creator of the character. And so he wanted it for himself. And for this one, I will go down to $750.
All right, so $750 on 6A. And I did get an offer here. Rich Donnelly is offering you $750 for the Pacheco piece, and which was the prelim, the cover prelim, and then the Creature Commandos by Duranic, right? Yeah. So you were at $550 on the Creature Commandos, and you were at $400. So you were at $950 for the pair, and Rich is offering you $750 for the lots.
Let's see. Trying to remember. Can you do 800? I can do 800 if you're interested, Rich.
All right, Rich. So we appreciate the $750 offer, and the counter offer back to you is at $800 for lots. Oh gosh, lots 5A and lots 2B. So think about it, Rich, and let us know. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and $750 for the Shadowhawk 3, which is on the screen right now. So next up is the Art Adams.
The Art Adams Domino sketch cover, 9.8. Fills the cover pretty nicely. Little bit of room there, but sometimes he doesn't always fill it up. I'll go down to $750. I've been getting $800 for them, but I'm looking to move some stuff. So let's say $750 and see if anybody bites. Again, can be delivered at OAX if you'd like, or I can mail it out. Either way, I pack very well because I know CGC cases can get damaged pretty easily. So I make sure that does not happen. So
that is true.
Domino.
So I got an offer here for you, and let's see. It was you countered Rich at 800, and Brian Stanley's gonna swing in one if I can't. This deal with Rich is not consummated.
Which one was 5A? That was
the Creature Commandos.
Commandos.
Yeah, so Rich countered you because he had the 5A and the 2B, the Pacheco. You had 800, and he countered at 775. So
I can't go any lower than 800. 800 was kind of dropping it to as low as I was going to be able to go. So if Rich wants it at 800 for both, cool. If not, I will take the 550 offer.
All right, Rich. So let us know if you accept the 800. Great. Otherwise, all right. Well, then that has answered that question.
Okay.
And just like that.
And just like that. Hey, the show's not over yet, Ben.
It's not over yet.
You're still in the chat. You're still working it. So yeah, here I can highlight the 800. But thank you, Brian Stanley. So we appreciate that. That you were in it if Rich backed out. All right. So we have 800 for both 2B and 5A. All right, and 750 for the Art Adams on the screen. So 7A is next. We've got the I think this was a 2.
Oh, the Ninja Turtles. Okay, so the big one is the big dogs. So Jay Gonzo holiday cover. They're all wearing some festive gear, hanging out in front of their van. This is such a surfer skater kind of pose. So I'm thinking he must have something to do with that. And then once again, this one comes with drawing number 71 of 100. Alex Dillagianis? I don't know. But very nice piece. And turn this monster around.
And what was the price on that?
Oh, sorry. Let's go down to, let's say 1,000.
All righty, $1,000 for 7A.
7A, 2 pieces, and then 7B is, we'll also do 1,000. Star Trek 500th. All those different characters, but I saw some people got really excited about the board, and I didn't really get to show him much last time. So, this is Udkeinborg, number 14 of 15. JK did, I guess, 15 of these for this limited edition hardcover. And so this is one of those. I think the number is down there at the bottom, number 14. And just kind of a cool little additional thing to go with the monster size cover.
He's gruesome, that's for sure. So $1,000 on that was your 7B. 8A did sell to Mr. DeTulio. That is that one right there. So then next up we have the 9A pair.
Evil.
Or
8B.
Yeah, I'm sorry, 8B. I'm jumping ahead of myself here. Sorry about that.
No worries. So we've got the Dan Brereton one. And I'm going to drop down the set to 1,200 from 15. So you got the ghost skull hidden in there, but it's hidden, so it's not necessarily a skull piece, Bill, just saying. Got the pencils, OAX alert for Steven Segovia. He did a variant cover for each one of these issues, and they're all great. They're just pencils, uninked, colored directly from, so there is no ink page. This is the published cover. And that's the Dan Brereton.
All right, we do have an offer for your 8B from PZ Pisano there. Offer of $1,100 for 8B, and you were at $1,200.
Sure.
All right. Congratulations, PZ Pisano. You've got a couple very nice pieces at 8B, the Dan Brereton and the Segovia at $1,100. And remember, everybody, if you're able to pick these up at OAX, Dave is happy to hand deliver these. And I don't know why we're going back to this piece, but it's the wrong direction and sold. All right, there we go. So $1,100 on 8B to PZ Pisano.
Okay.
Pisano. All right, now we're moving into something fun here. 9A, the
Mannix, fun little Star Wars piece. So you got the Darth Vader TIE Fighter. Everybody knows that TIE Fighter. He's got the little curved wings that nobody else had. But yeah, thick cotton rag, hand torn for a nice edge look. It's a little bit bigger than the scan could show because it's A3. So my scanner cut off the whole bottom. As you'll notice, there's a lot more bottom than the scan shows. Yeah, fun little piece. And I'll do 1,200 on this one.
All right, yeah, got Mannix. All hail Mannix. Okay, so $1,200 on 9A. Now we have
1,200.
We got 3 pieces in this next lot for 9B.
3 Travis Charest pieces, all Star Wars. Who doesn't love Star Wars? Come on. So you got Darth Vader, you got Darth Maul, but really what's awesome is this prelim. It's crooked, but he even hand drew that legacy. It's like he's very determined to work it all out in advance, and he spends the time. So his prelim is not loose. It's not like a Campbell little stick figure thing or little bubble figures. It's full on, fully rendered art. Oh, and 1,250. Oh, sorry. Wait, 1,500. I was like, that's not right.
I almost said sold.
Wrong page.
Ben might have claimed that one. All right, $1,500 for the 9B 3 pieces by Travis. So, all right,
So
here we go here. The Electra.
Scott McDaniel Electra. So the Root of Evil #2 inside front cover. I'm just going to drop it $300 to $1,700. Scott doesn't have much of this stuff left anymore. Any of his Daredevil and Electra stuff he sold in kind of a year or 2 ago, and I bought a stack of pieces because, again, package deals. We all love it. That's what you do. So great piece of the smile now, cry later kind of thing with the theater masks. Just a really nice, very, very nice piece. And so, yeah, like I said, 1,700. Actually, let's go 16. Let's just see if we can make some stuff happen.
All right.
Black Viper asked, is she topless?
She does appear to be, yeah. It's her back, though. It looks like it's hard to. Yeah, so that's a naked back. She's got one mask over her face and one hanging. So that's like the anxiety, like scream, and then this is the smiley mask. And then it's like a kimono or something that she's got kind of draped off of her. it's just a really cool piece.
All right, and you're
After her.
after $1,600 for that one. So next up, the DD1 cover homage from 24. This is
Yeah.
this is what
So this is David, I think, Paratore. But it's basically just a really big cover homage to the issue 1 that they did a few years ago. And it's just very intense, very detailed. It's hard to really show it, but the water coming down off of him from the rain, the whole red look. It's very cool. And I also 1,600 for that one too.
all right, 10B at 1,600, just like 10A.
And then we've got The Walking Dead. So Walking Dead, I'm just going to cut to the chase and drop both of these $500 to 3,300. So if you've ever wanted a Finch Walking Dead cover, I don't think you're going to find him any cheaper than this because I know he sells them for over $4. And it's just a really nice one, emotional moment with Carl in the life or death situation and Rick. The whole essence of Walking Dead is Rick will do anything he has to do to save his son. And that followed through the whole story. So from beginning to end, father first.
That is that's a great cover. And we have the other
26. There's a world out there bigger than just the prison, is basically what this taught us. These moments were when they first saw that there were other people out there, ultimately led to the word Woodbury, where the governor in the comics cut Rick's hand off just immediately out of nowhere, cuts his hand off. And then for the rest of 100 and some issues, you've got no hand on Rick. But this is a really cool helicopter. And then the riot gear that they found at the prison.
All right, Ben is doing his best in the chat.
That's what you got to do.
All right, 2 more pieces to look at here. We got the Wrightson piece of.
I'll say. So the Wrightson 15 by 22 on heavy board. It's a very big piece from Heavy Metal Magazine from 1982. Pencils and inks by Bernie, and then paints directly over by his wife at the time, Michelle Wrightson. So just guy runs away from the party, goes and confronts his parents about some crazy stuff, and then gets committed to a mental hospital. Just fun stuff.
The normal
Large Bernie. Yeah, totally normal. And then that one will come down to 3,200.
All righty.
And then we're good.
Last but not least, the Dave Palumbo.
The Dave Palumbo. Now this one, I second guessed myself and almost pulled this off the list many times. I do have a lot of trading card painting art, and this is a really nice one. But unfortunately, like I said, I don't have any more wall space. So this one just sits with the art in the art closet, basically. And that's just really sad. This is a beautiful, stunning Black Widow, and it deserves to be seen and a focal point for somebody.
And what's your best price on that one?
4,500.
Okay, 45 for the Marvel Masterpieces 2020 painting right there by Mr. Palumbo, who you will see at OAX again. Ben's still trying to work some magic in the chat, as we all see. Someone calls Spidey. Yeah, Spidey it's loves.
Yeah.
Not bedworthy, asked Marcus. No, it had, yeah, that can't go under the bed. It's accessible than that one. So scores are accurate right now. 6 sales for Dave, $4,000. Ben, 2 sales at $2,300. And for those of you who claimed artworks tonight, you know what you need to do. You need to email both of these gentlemen. Let them know which pieces you claimed, and when you send that email in, definitely for Dave, let him know if you're going to OAX, because he will take care of delivering that to you in person. Ben is not going, but so you got to give him your mailing address. But he would happily ship it to Dave if you wanted that white glove service feel.
The total handoff.
Exactly. 11 p.m. on the dot. That is right. Yeah, we did it. Yeah, that's not so bad. So Yeah. Did I get your? What are you asking me about? You sending me Dave's money?
Yeah. No, we got you marked down. You're good, Rich.
Oh, you're asking me if I wrote it down. Yes, Rich. I think you must have stepped away from your computer when we're confirming that sale. Yes, $800. You gave us the big thumbs up. So all right. Well, as always, guys, Ben, I'm sorry you are now all hail King Ben.
All hail King Dave.
That's right. King for well until the next match. But
Yeah,
so
3 out of 5.
You 3 out of 5.
Best out of 12.
And Matt Kenny, you're late. You missed out. So there was a Mark Hempel piece in there you missed out on. But outside of that, yeah. But anyways, thank you everybody for doing this, hanging out with us, watching the show, picking up some pieces of art, and it's always a good time. And if there was anything that you saw that especially if you're watching the show after the fact, if there's something you thought you might want, and you think it's still available, the email addresses for both these guys are on screen. Reach out to them and let them know what you're interested in, and they'll let you know if it's still available. All right. So outside of that, guys, we will hang out because we got some stuff to talk about. Everybody else, have a wonderful night, and we'll
Thank you,
see
everyone.
you soon.
Bye, everyone.